Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be making chicken and dumplings in the slow cooker, and Abea wants to say hi. And so right now basically I have all of my ingredients set out. I prepped the carrots, I chopped up carrots, and then the onions I had frozen, so there's moisture in the bag. If you could see, I had them in the fridge. But I have 2 cups of chopped carrots in here, and then 1 cup of finely diced onion, and then 2 tablespoons butter, and then I also put the seasonings in there, which was a teaspoon of Nature Seasons. This is what it looks like. That's what I used. It's got salt, pepper, sugar, spices, natural onion flavor, garlic, parsley, celery seeds. So that's like perfect for what I'm making. So I used a teaspoon of that, half teaspoon of onion powder, half teaspoon garlic powder, a sprinkle of paprika, and then I also did 2 teaspoons of this powdered chicken bouillon because I'm doing 2 cups of water to make a chicken broth. And yeah, I got a can of cream of chicken right here and a can of cream of celery, which I didn't even know I had until I looked into my cans. I was originally going to do 2 cans of cream of chicken, but this works perfect so I don't have any fresh celery. And then I have 2 large chicken breasts right here. So we're going to start assembling this right now, and I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so I already dumped in the carrots and onions and butter and seasonings. I already started, I put some of the water in this bag just because I'm going to get out every little excess little bit of seasoning and onion chunks. So I just put the water in, I'm going to shake it a little bit. Just because I don't really want to waste anything, I don't want to waste all those seasonings I measured out. So I'm going to pour this in. And next, I think I'm going to lay in my chicken, cream of chicken soup. This is a really great meal on like a really cold winter's day. It's perfect, it's January. Cream of celery. I'm just going to give it a little stir just to kind of mix it up a little bit. Everything evenly coated. The chicken will stay nice and moist since it's submerged in a bunch of liquid and soup, and then it's got that butter too to help kind of coat everything. So that's what it's looking right now. It doesn't look the prettiest, but just wait, it's gotta cook. So since I prepped, I did all the prep work the night before, there's really not much you have to do. So I'm going to let this cook 3 to 4 hours on high, 5 to 6 hours on low. I'm going to set this on low, and I'm going to do 6 hours just to be safe, to make sure my carrots are cooked thoroughly. And I'll get back with you when this is all done cooking and ready to put in the biscuits for the dumplings. I also wanted to add that instead of fresh carrots and onions, you could also do frozen. You could do frozen onions and frozen carrots and peas. You could add any vegetable you'd like. Just because if you are in a rush, you don't really want to do all that chopping. I chop mine and freeze them so they're readily available when I need them. So I just thought that bit of information would help. Alright, so this has 9 minutes left. I'm just going to check it out, see where we're at. I haven't even opened it yet. So that's what it's looking like. I'm going to give it a little stir. See if I can get into this. Oh yeah. I think this chicken will break apart finally. So I'm going to start shredding my chicken. I use one of these. I highly recommend getting one of these if you don't. They are amazing. So yeah, I'm going to shred this up. And then once the chicken is all shredded, I am going to chop up my biscuits into little pieces. It says the littler the better, so that they cook evenly and it doesn't take forever for them to cook. gonna chop those up into little pieces, throw them in here, and then let this cook for probably another hour. And this is the type of biscuits I use. I just do original flaky grands. But I had 2 in the freezer because sometimes I don't use all of these, so I freeze the excess. I'm not gonna use 8. I'm only gonna do these 2 and then probably 2 more from this, because I've noticed when I do too much, it just overloads the crock pot, takes up all your broth. So yeah, I'm gonna do 2 from this can and then these 2 that I had frozen, and we'll see where that gets us. So I got my biscuits all chopped up into little pieces, just like that. And I got the chicken shredded, so I'm just basically gonna start dropping these in. So now what I like to do is just kind of submerge them a little bit in that broth, just so they cook pretty evenly. This is how I've always done it. Just want to get some of that broth on top. Alright. Make sure they're spread around nicely. They're already starting to cook, I can tell. Alright, so now I am going to set this on high. I have it on high right now. And then I'm going to set it for an hour and let these babies cook. So this has been going for an hour, and I kind of submerged them halfway through. And I think it's done and ready to serve up. So I'm going to stir these in a little bit better, and I'll serve it and show you how it looks plated up. So here's the final review, all plated up, and Avea, she wants to tell you how she likes it.
It's good.
She likes it, and so does my son. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.